So many people are wondering how to use their LinkedIn profile to grow more profitable and prosperous and just effective business relationships. So I'd like to talk to you a little bit about what I like to call the social psychology of social media. The first thing you need to understand is that social media serves very much like in a regular sales process where you're seeking permission. This is a permission-based process. The whole goal is to basically help you to improve your act, your authority, your credibility, and your trustworthiness in the eyes of another person. Every one of us starts at the 0 level, okay? This is where our brand, our professional and our personal brand is on display. And this is about earning the respect of other people through that professional profile, which often is serving as your electronic business card, okay? And this is what's connected to probably your website or other social media tools. Now, the first stair steps level that we're trying to move to, obviously, is done through the networking procedure. This is where you're earning the time of other people to basically just have an initial conversation. Usually you're reaching out to them, inquiring that they and requesting that they link with you. Second, you're trying to create a captive audience. This is your 30 or 60 second where you're earning the ear. This oftentimes can be in your own bio description, or it's in the initial interaction that you try and make with someone when you pick up the phone and call them, or when you reach out to them via an email. Third, you're trying to create the one-on-one procedure, and this is where you're going to earn the opportunity to learn more about them, who they are, what they do, how they do it, what their goals are, what their challenges are. That's your responsibility in the one-on-one process. You also hope that the other person is psycho-emotionally healthy enough to realize that it's also their job to learn more about you through that conversation over the phone or over Skype, or maybe if the person lives in your community, through a 3D meeting. The fourth step of the process is relationship development, and this is where you're earning the permission to talk to them about projects that are concerning to you. The fifth step in that process is the sales process, and this is where you're actually having hopefully the chance now, after being with them a few times, after conversing a few times, where you're earning the business. The sixth step, of course, is relationship management, and this is where you are earning the referral. Sad to say that most people are very confused about how social media fits into their overall sales process. A lot of people are thinking that if they just automatically send out to someone, that person who's trying to contact them is automatically trying to sell them something, and that's usually not the case. That can lead to a lot of breakdown in communication, a lot of distrust on the person who's reacting as if they're trying to be sold, as well as a lot of distrust for the person who is just simply straightforward trying to sell things. The truth is, we are all here on this business tool for the purpose usually of buying, selling, creating profitable partnerships, or finding better employment. So we need to be honest about the purpose of which we are on this LinkedIn social media tool. However, that does not prevent you from understanding that there is a psychology to the process. There is a time lapse of trust. There is a stair-step method of process to be able to get to the point where those relationships can really be what I like to call effective and productive. Okay, and most of these 6 steps, really what they're doing is qualifying the other person on the other end of the line as to whether or not some form of business relationship can move forward. And most people blow this because they try and rush the process, or they make assumptions about the process, or they disregard and disrespect the process. I'm Blake Ensign with Blaze Communications, an online and offline business marketing and methodology company.